going to show you a little bit what I've got in there. Come over here to this. Okay. The white is my base compound. The green is my additive. Basically, I had some in there, but I put some on top of it. It's 2/3 of my base compound and then 1/3 my additive. That gives it a proper mixture, lets it do what it needs to do. I'm using a Vantage pad. I've got one on the buffer. I use the DeWalt buffer. It's the best on the market, longest lasting that I've found. This is a used pad. We'll be doing this on a junk boat, so I want to, be able to show you what it actually does. These pads are like the best. They're the best cutting pads that money can buy. I pay, I think, $11.50 a piece. So I'm going to mix this up right here, and I'll be right back. We're going to go over to a couple different boats. I'll show you a couple different things that it does. It's truly remarkable, and I think you guys are going to like it and want to do something with it. So, all right, we'll be right back. All right, I'm back for a few seconds. All right, what I'm going to show you first is this is a 2013. Look at it. It's a 2013 Mastercraft X55. And it's got some scratches on it. This is a new boat, new gel coat. It's got some scratches on it. John's going to walk over there and show you the scratches on the boat. They're not too bad, but you can still see them on the black. It's you can see it, and people don't like it. When they spend $150,000 on a boat, they want their boat looking good. What I've done is I've got my compound mix here. I've got my buffer over there. It's got the old pad on it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come here with this, and I'm going to put it on with a brush. Just like that. And you can see there's like little scratches here and there. I'm going to take all that stuff out. A little bit of oxidization right here. What I like to do is get enough compound on there so it stays a little bit. The base compound will dissipate. It'll go away. And then my additive will kind of stay and work itself in. So what we're going to do is we're going to start this right now. What I'm buffing at is 2,000 RPM, so I don't know if you can see that. All right. I can actually bump it up to 2,200 RPMs. It'll be an ideal buffing on scratches like that in the gel coat to cut them out. So here we go. One time with my compound, and what I'm going to do, I ain't getting my stuff dirty. My old lady bitches at me about it, but we'll wipe this off. Okay. Now looking at it, you can't see the scratches really anymore. I mean, there's a few bit right here, they're a little bit deeper, but when somebody looks at their boat, they're going to be like, oh, okay, well, that looks great. That looks great because the scratches aren't deep like this. You don't see the white lines anymore in this right here because the compound cuts it off. Cuts it off really good. So what we're going to do is we're going to show you another boat. Actually, got two more boats to show you. So give me a second. I'll get set up over there. These boats are really crappy, so you'll actually be able to see what the compound does to a boat that is really chalky. All right. Going back again. What we have here is a junk boat. This is a 1990. I'm not sure on the year on that one, but when we get around the other side, we'll look at it. This boat is bad. It's a Bayliner. It's really, really bad. Like, see the white on my hands? No matter where you touch it, you get that on your hands. Now, this boat here is typically the type of boat that your average detailer, buffer, or whatever you want to call it, or gel coat guy would wet sand the whole boat. Now, walk around here and look at it. I mean, this boat is junk. We're also going to do this boat over here, which is maroon. Okay, you see how bad the oxidized this is. This is a bad oxidated. That's like chemicals from washing the top of the boat or whatever years ago or something, and it just made lines in the maroon. So we're going to come down to the worst part down here. Okay, you see this right here? We're going to do a spot right here in this area, but look, it's bad oxidized coming off of my hands, just from on the red. And this is a Sea Ray. Let me see what year this boat is. This is this is a 91. 91 Sea Ray 220 cabin cruiser. Same type of boat as that one. But I want to give you the idea of what it does for color and what it does for the whites. So I think what we'll do is we'll do like this area right here with one application, you know, and we'll see what it does. This is really, really bad. I'm actually scared to make sure it works. But all right, we're gonna do this real quick. Let me get my buffer compound. Clean the pad off a little bit. Now, when it comes to wet sanding a boat, it takes a long time. This cuts the wet sanding out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put that on there. I don't know if you could, through the video, if you can see how dull the boat is. But it's actually, you know, it's real dirty. I probably should have washed the boat before I did this, but I'm confident that I'm going to be able to buff it right back out to original state and without any problems. So here we go. Okay. So we're talking, what was that, 45 seconds or something? Now, if I was to wet sand this, it would take me probably 5 minutes to do this one area with a Orbiter sander, wet, dry, sandpaper. Now, I don't know if you can tell the difference between that white and this cream color white. That is the actual Bayliner white. It's like a creamish color. John, if you come back this way, come back this way where I'm at, you can see the shine on it. You get shine on there? a little bit. Come over to the boat. Yeah, you can see the reflection now on it. You're not going to see it dead on, but a boat being this bad, to cut it all the way down like that in about 45 seconds. That's why I was telling you that, you know, my compound with that additive I put in there, it just like brings the gel coat back to life. Well, what we're going to do now is we're going to hit the spot down here. I think I need to get another extension cord to do, so I'll be right back. This one's a little bit short, so we'll get another extension cord, and we'll be right back. I'm back just really quick. I want to show you something. Now, my compound, it does dissipate, but you see here on the pad, that white, that's gel coat. That's what you want to see. That's when you know that your compounds are working and it's cutting the compound, or cutting the gel coat. So we're going to get that off real quick. We're going to move down to the maroon boat. Alright, that's gone. We're going to move down here and move the spot down here. Okay, let's get set up here. I'm going to take in, this is red, or maroon color. What we're going to do is, this here, I'm going to put this on good. If you actually take and see what it costs to actually wet sand a freaking 22-foot boat, how much time, and then you have to go back and do this, buff it. And if you got something like this compound that just takes all that out of the equation, and all you gotta do is buff it one time, you're cutting all your labor costs and everything in half. Okay? So what we're gonna do is, I'm gonna hit this area that I got compound on, we're gonna see what it does. Crossing my fingers that it works. I've only done this like a gazillion times. Here we go. Look at that. Already. Stop there for a second. Come around this way. Can you see my hand in that? Can't see my hand over here. Let's draw a smiley face. That's how bad this boat is. But like that is 100 times. That's like driving it right off the showroom floor. I mean, it's crazy. But you know, this stuff really works. Set right on the pad. That's what you want. You want to cut that shit off of there. And, yeah, so. We'll hit the rest of this. And, we'll be back. That shows what it does. You know, give me a call. You know, I'm very serious about doing this. Like I said, it evidently, you know, you see the footage, raw footage. You know, I've shown a couple other people, you know, what it does, because we have customers that come in, they want their boats buffed, stuff like that, and I show them what my compound does and what it will look like afterwards. But you can evidently, you look at that boat, it's like, you know, there's freaking mildew on it, mold, all that stuff, and it just, you know, to bring it back to that natural state, you know, it takes the average guy, he would sand the whole boat down. And you're talking days of work. Days of work, not hours, days. So I know my stuff works. I mean, I hope you know, me showing you these videos, that you'll be able to, you know, take that in hand and say, yeah, let's go forward. Let's do this. Let's get you going. That'd be great. As far as the scrubber deal, I'll get that video to you soon, and we'll go from there on that. But we can start working on this if that's what you want to do. I think that's it. Hope to hear from you. Bye.